on, bro. Yeah, all going like it don't make no difference in this country. Make like you're all with the black people in this country. Go on. Yeah. What they do? They smile with you and then they fuck you up the arse. Right? That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Smile with me, shake my hand, and then kill our people in the prison. That's the way to do it. 70% of black people are in your jail. 70%. But we're the minority in your country. Right? We're the minority in your country, but we are the majority in prison. How does it work? I go to court every day and watch young people put in jail. Young black men put in jail. I've seen a white boy and a black boy in the same crime. The black boy goes to jail and the white boy gets a rap on the knuckle. Don't tell me how we go. Don't tell me how we go. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying every white person is a gangster. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is fact is fact. Don't tell me to
excuse me, sir.
Talking fact. I know fact, and you don't know it too.
What is his message to the people?
Know it too. Tell me that I can't speak.
What's your message to the people?
I ain't got no message to the people. I was talking about Boris and his arsehole business there. He's come down to Clapham Junction, somebody's put a broom in his hand, and everybody's cheering like he's done good for us. He ain't done no good for us. What's he done for us? And if you want to listen to him so much, watch him on the TV. Where were you lot last night? Where were you last night? I was down here trying to get children out of this rioting last night. Where were they? Standing up there, standing right there, telling me they can't go down there and rescue a boy that's being beaten up on the corner. Right? That's citizens asking for protection.
He said he wasn't coming back from his holiday.
Right? He said, and then he said he wasn't. He was
coming back.
He was forced to come back from his holiday. And you want me to be polite to him? He's got all the money. He's got the money. Close the gap. Close the gap between the rich and the poor, and this kind of thing wouldn't happen. You're telling me. I've lived the life. I've lived it. Telling me to shut up.
Are you a local resident?
I am a local resident. This is where I live. I've grown up in Battersea. This is where I live. Lavender Hill, St. John's Hill, Clapham, round the corner of Battersea Bridge. All those areas I've been around. And I have sons of my own. I have a 20-year-old son, right, that's been stopped by the police more times than I can count.
How many times?
Right? More times than I can count. Right? How many? It's got to be about 15 times. It's got to be about 15 times. Right, then he gets pulled up. He's walking his dog the other day. He looks like somebody who caused the robbery. Right? All us black people look alike, right? All us black
How do you feel about the policing here last night?
Oh, please. What policing? Are you for real? What policing? Come on, be honest. That's what you got to ask. There was no policing there. They were there, standing right there, about 6 of them. And I told them there's a guy getting beaten up on the corner down there. And he said to me, there's nothing he can do. Nothing he can do. He says, with all that going on down there, sir, I can't go into all of that. So I said, where's the army? Where's the army? You know what he said to me? They're in Afghanistan. They're fighting a war. They're fighting a war that the majority of you people don't even want.
Correct, correct, correct. Yeah.
This country is more vulnerable to terrorism over these last 3 days than ever before.
Yeah.
Ever before.
Yeah.
And people want to tell me to shut my mouth. Shut my mouth. I speak up. I speak up. And because I speak up, I get hassled. That's what happens when I stand up for my right to believe that I have the right, just like any other citizen in this country. I get hassled. I get grabbed by the arm. Nobody else is involved in this. I'm the one that gets grabbed. Why? Because I'm loud, right? I'm a West Indian. West Indians talk loud. This is how we are. Did they go and find all of that out before they want to turn around and say, I'm an aggressive person? I didn't raise my hand to the officer. I didn't raise my hand to the asshole that was there.
He said you're going to burn his house down.
Right? Oh yeah? Yeah? And why? And why? And why? And why? And why? And why? Right? And why? And why? And exactly. So shut up. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what the argument. You don't know what the argument was. You don't know what the argument was, but you want to jump into it. So you want to shout and find out the facts. Just like nobody found out the facts about the guy that got shot in the street, right? Mark Duggan got shot, but he wants to talk this now. You don't know the facts. You don't know the facts, so why chat? Why talk? Yes, he is entitled to talk, but don't accuse me of something you don't know about. Don't accuse me of something you don't know about. I'm not stopping anybody from talking, but don't accuse me of something that you don't know about. You don't know about it. You don't know about it. When Smiley Culture got killed, who said anything more about that? Nobody. They're supposed to have some people investigating it. Who? How many more of us black people or Indian people or Syrian people have to die in jail before something happens? Then you get this and everybody's crying, oh, they're just criminals, they're just criminals. Well, they're hungry people too. Because last year they were able to buy a pair of trainers. This year they can't. So don't tell me, I live in it. I live in this. Telling me. What? Listen, who cares? Who cares? I didn't ask you to stand up and listen to me. You asshole. Exactly, go home. You hear? You know what the guy said to me here? He stood here and says, why are you causing so much fuss when we're having so much fun? This is fun.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Dude, I support your freedom of speech.
You see this?
Yeah.
I have a right to speak like anybody else, right?
Yeah.
I have sons, I live in this country, and I pay taxes. Yeah, I pay taxes. I don't live off your friggin' dole. I pay taxes. So come tell me. Come tell me.